I do feel excluded because sometimes you hear conversations and laughter and you're not part of it. You hear bits of it, but not the whole conversation.
When I gave up work, I was devastated. You know, I was at the top of my game in a fabulous career, and I had to give it up because I just had to deal with the ear health, had to. There was nobody I could talk to about how devastated I felt.
Loneliness is an issue that comes with hearing loss. Two people are having a conversation and you're a third party in the conversation, and they're talking, and I'm thinking, what on earth are they talking about? In order to avoid having to communicate with people, I'd rather just be by myself.
I almost play cryptic crosswords when I'm listening to people because I hear a word, I've got to make an interpretation as what that word was, and I can quite often get the wrong meaning.
Mistake.
I have been embarrassed in that scenario.
Without realising it, I probably speak quite loudly now. I mean, a guy walked in that I didn't know, and I turned to my daughter who was sitting next to me and I said, "Oh, is that so-and-so?" But apparently I said it in a very loud voice, and she said to me, Mum, you know, you're speaking too loud. And that was very embarrassing in that situation.
I would say that I have felt excluded at most social gatherings, even with hearing aids, despite telling people that you are hearing impaired or deaf, they don't change their behaviour. And I've got to the stage now where I actually avoid large gatherings. I don't mind going one-on-one or one-on-two, and that's about my limit, because you get tired of saying to people, I can't hear you, I can't understand you.
Usually I just sort of think, how long is this going to last? Hopefully it won't be too long.
You know, when you're somebody who has always enjoyed being social, who's enjoyed networking and things like that, it's a bit of a shock to your system.
My wife might be watching a TV program and she'll suddenly laugh, and I say, what happened then? And she'll say, I'll tell you later, because otherwise she'll miss the rest of the program, obviously. And most of the time, later doesn't come. So as a result, there tends to be that issue of exclusion.
It's a continual frustration in our day-to-day life. It doesn't matter how long you live with someone who's deaf, you think they're not. You're not aware of it all the time. You just think they can hear like you. So I'm continually repeating everything I say, because even though I'm aware that he's deaf, it's not something that's embedded in my brain.